Wagwan KK squad, it's your girl Curly Krissy. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm back again with another Jamaican Patwah slangs, all of that good stuff. And as you guys know, or if you didn't, I have a part 1, a part 2, a part 3. I have 4 videos teaching Jamaican Patois. So this one is number 5. Yeah, go check them out. Please check them out. I'm gonna have them in the card. I'm gonna have them at the end of the video as well as the end screen, so go check those out. Alright, so this video is 11 things you never want to hear a Jamaican say about you. So the first one is you are crosses. Crosses means you are bad luck, and we Jamaicans don't want nothing to do with you. Your presence always brings some type of problem, and it's like every time you're around that person, something bad happen. So you just call them type of people crosses. Listen, once a Jamaican call you crosses, that's it. As Jamaicans, we don't need you in our space if a Jamaican call you crosses. The second one is you are infant killer. Infant killer. And that means you're a child molester or a pedophile. Yeah, this goes for the older guys, especially the ones that love young girls. For example, say the man, he's 30 years old and the female is 16. You will call that person an infant killer. Yes. And don't be surprised because it happens. You might not see much in America because it cannot be out there in the public eyes like that. So you don't see much in America. It's everywhere. Jamaica, them don't care. Not saying all men. I'm just saying it happens. The older ones that love the young girls, they don't care. It shows. Not saying all men in Jamaica are like that, no. But it happens. So the third one is you are yamid, yam head. So a yamid is a female who is easily manipulated and let themselves get used, especially by men. Also allowing men to tell them what they want to hear, and they fall for it time after time after time again. And also what they call yamid in Jamaica, females who don't stand up to their responsibilities or try to be independent. So yeah, there's a song in Jamaica called Yamabella. You can go check it out on YouTube. Chanel Moore, so she named Chanel Moore. She sing it. So yeah.
Me never born in a lacy. Me still shop at DD's and me still shop at Macy's. Not go certain places. Me a girl when I frightened fit, I mean a frightened. Young girl no feel careless. Some girl a real Yamabella.
Alright, that's all. So number 4 is your salt bad. So when a Jamaican call you salt, it means you're very unlucky. You're always experiencing major disappointments and all of that. So salt. And you know the funny thing is, Jamaicans like to wash off the bad luck on the waterfall, a river, or in a sea salt water. So a lot of times you will hear Jamaicans be like, oh, I'm going to the beach, me need for wash off the saltness, me need for wash off this. Yeah, it's funny, but yeah. For example, say you have an interview, a job interview. You went, they turn you down. You go to another one, they turn you down. Then you go to number 3 job interview, they turn you down. So what happened? You're salt. You're just salt. It's not funny, but it's just like, yeah, Jamaicans, we come up with some very interesting stuff. Yeah. Number 5 is my spirit not take them. So we Jamaicans will cling to this idea that our spirit does not like you, so therefore you can't be a friend. It's based upon what many people refer to as gut feelings. You know that feeling you get when that person's presence just don't sit right with you? And listen, Jamaicans place a lot of value on that gut feeling, that spirit tech business. We don't play about that because it always end up that we were right. My spirit don't take that person. For example, you have a group of friends, right? You guys are going out and somebody from that group brought an outsider, and for some reason you just have that feeling that that person is going to put your business out there. Like, you guys are talking amongst the group and you just have that feeling that that one outsider is gonna put the business that you guys are talking, like your personal life, out there. So said, so done. And what you think a Jamaican is gonna say? I told you, my spirit never take them from morning. Number 6 is you're too bad mind. And that means you're jealous or envious of other people's success and will do anything to interfere with the progress of others. Listen, not wanting to see another person succeed is a big no-no for Jamaicans. That's when you'll get cut off. Cut off. Meaning that's when we'll start avoiding you. Cut you off. Avoid you. Period. Number 7 is you have no bratopsy. Listen, Jamaicans play a high value on morality and decency. Even though it sounds ironic given the level of indiscipline in the country, but you're frowned upon if you fail to observe simple manners, like saying good morning and thank you. Like, that's a big thing for me. If you don't have manners, stay far from me. I experienced that a lot in America, especially being a teacher, and some of the parents, when they do drop off, the parent would just like drop off the child and don't even say good morning, nothing. And that don't sit right with me. It don't sit right with me. People like that, stay far from me, because no matter how of a bad day I'm having, I'm going to always have manners. Good morning, thank you. Let people know that you have manners. Jamaicans will say manners carry you through the world, and it's true. Have some manners, please. Thank you. So number 8 is yomole, and that means you have an unpleasant body odor, or Jamaicans will say your arm green. I haven't heard that in a long time. Somebody say your arm green. They both mean the same thing. Yomole, your arm green. Number 9 is you're too beggy. Jamaicans are very generous people, but we prefer that you wait to be offered before come beg. Before come begging. Calm down. Yeah. So yeah, when you make it a habit of always asking, that's when you are called out. Beggy. Just a bigger go away, so you just a big like you're blind. Yo, Jamaicans are awful. That's what they always say. You're beggy, always a big like you're blind. Number 10 is you're too licky, and that's similar to you're too beggy. But the licky person is someone who shows greedy tendencies and will quickly compromise their morals for material gain. Yeah, meaning they will do anything for have certain things in life. Yeah, you don't want me to spell it out. Yeah, licky. Number 11, last but not least, you don't want a Jamaican to call you battery dolly. Okay, so Americans will say run a train. So basically it means a lineup of guys run a train on that one female. That female is called battery dolly. They even have songs. Oh my god, I think Beanie Man has a song about battery dolly. That's an old song. Battery dolly, some girl like battery dolly, hey. And then PTR, pretty TC and Rebel. PTRNs, PTR girls, dancehall girls, they have a song. Oh, go again.
When I watch you, darling. Murder. I watch you, darling. When I watch you, darling.
Murder. Yeah, they have a song called The Dolly Dem, The Dolly Dem, The Dolly Dem. Yeah, a fat dolly, slim dolly, skinny dolly, fat dolly. I said that already. Bleach out dolly, black dolly, or dark skin dolly, or something. I don't remember, but the song just bust yesterday. And them say, we are not battery dolly. Alright, KK Squad, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you wanna learn anything. Did you guys learn anything? Did you guys enjoy this video? Let me know down in the comment section below. Please remember to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post videos. Remember to check out the other videos. I'll be posting them at the end screen, so like the last couple seconds of this video, you'll see them there. If you guys have any questions about any Patwah slangs that you guys want me to translate, leave them down in the comment section. Anyways, thank you guys so much for the support and stay tuned for my next upload. Bye.